Hi guys, welcome back to starting 2020 with some cooking shows. And I'm sure you've started already in the classroom, but we're going to have a go to show your mums and dads so you can be doing some cooking at home. So this morning I'm going to be showing you tortilla wraps, but I've just changed it just to something different, and we're making tortilla chips. So exactly the same thing, just a lot smaller scale. So what we need already is 2 cups of flour, and I've got those measured already. A half a teaspoon of salt. We also need, it does on the recipe, we need 3 tablespoons of our olive oil, but I've put it into a quarter of a cup, so it measures the same. And all we're going to do with that is just give it a mix. So I've mixed all the oil and the flour together, and slowly I'm going to add the water, and it's 3/4 a cup. So just add it in, give it a bit of a stir until the dough comes together. So all the dough I've made come together. We're going to dust our surface just a little bit so it doesn't stick, and all we need to do now is just knead the dough 10 to 12 times, and then after that we're going to let it sit for 5 minutes. So once it's all come together in a nice little ball, and we let it rest for 5 minutes. So as we've let the dough rest, what we're going to do now is start dividing it. So this is a good lesson, kids. You've been learning in class about dividing. So all I've done is halved it and halved it again and halved it again until I need the amount to make for your family. So if I was having a party, I can make them quite small and just keep cutting them in half and half again. So I'll move those to the side so you can see. And they're only like very little. So after I've divided all the pieces, I've got small baking paper, and all I'm doing, just sandwiching it together, one on top of the other, pressing down one way and then the next way, and just make quite a few. And what we're going to do is heat up our pan. I'm going to spray it with oil, and you're better to do a couple just to get you going, or you could do the whole lot of the dough and just roll them one way and the other way, and they're quite thin. And because they're a chip size, you can, like I said in the beginning, you can actually make them a large one if you're going to make a wrap with salad, but these are more for dipping. And in another video soon you'll see butter bean hummus that you can put together. So guys, I've made all my tortillas in the little pouches ready to go. You can do these ahead of time, so don't feel that you've got to rush and get ready. So all I've done in my fry pan is just sprayed it with oil, and all I'm going to do is pull it apart and put one on top of each other. If they stick, just pull apart. Now your pan may get a little bit smoky, but that's fine. You do want them quite hot and flat. Oh, they're stuck together. And they're not like a pancake where they're going to bubble. What happens when you know they're cooking is they're like a pita bread, that they go up like a little balloon. They just like bubble up. So once they're in your pan, have a serving tray ready to go. They do get quite hot. Just spread them out. So as you can see, we've just spread them out. Whoop, they're sliding. And pack that up, and then have your serving plate all ready to go. Once again, you can eat these hot or cold. In a moment, in another video, I'll show you how to make the butter bean hummus. So, and this pan is on quite a hot. Here you can see one here is starting to bubble up, and in a moment I'll flip them over. As you can see here now, our little tortilla chips have bubbled, and all I'm going to do now is flip them over, and you can see that they are a nice goldenly brown. So you can see here that it's nice and brown. and we'll let those cook on that side. So the other side now is already lovely and cooked. So all you do now is put them on a serving platter. And you can eat these warm, but they're a chip, so they're nice and good for when they're cold. So please join me on my next video, and it'll be the butter bean hummus.